everyone, my name is Abhiksha Parida. I am an occupational therapist and I've been working with special kids since the last 5 years. And during my work period, I have come across many parents who have this complaint that their child is not very interested to write. So even if he knows the answers, he can speak when you ask them verbally. But when it comes to writing, so they are very hesitant. They need some frequent breaks while doing their writing tasks, or their writing is illegible, that is not very neat and clear, or they do not know how to write in a straight line. The lines go slanting, sometimes upward or downward, or not in a particular direction, and they have difficulty to color between lines. So if you are also a parent who is facing this kind of difficulty, or you have a toddler who is just starting to making his strokes, or is just starting to write, then this video is for you. So if you are also facing this kind of difficulties, then maybe your child is lacking in the pre-writing skills. So if his pre-writing skills are not well developed, then he will be having some issues while he has started to write letters and numbers and shapes and all that. So what are pre-writing skills? Pre-writing skills are basically the fundamental skills that need to develop before a child starts to write. So they are very essential to build before a child can actually write some letters or numbers or words. So before a child starts to write, he needs to be acquainted with the strokes needed, with the kind of movement that he needs to do with the hand to make the writing easy and smooth. So to work on this skills, there are some activities which we can include in the pre-writing skills. Why are the pre-writing skills important to develop? Because they help your child to hold a pencil and to move a pencil smoothly and easily. So if your child has a good pre-writing skills, he will be it will be easier for him to hold a pencil and move his pencil while writing or coloring or in fine motor activities. And if a child's pre-writing skills is not developed, then writing can be very exhausting and frustrating to your child, which also affects his or her academic performance. Now before moving on to the activities that we can use to develop the pre-writing skills of your child, let me tell you that there are a number of factors that affect the pre-writing skills of your child and the fine motor skills of your child. Okay, so you can check out the article in the description box where I have mentioned in details about all of the factors that help a child's pre-writing skills, help to build a child's pre-writing skills, or are the essential prerequisites. And also I have mentioned all of the activities in details that I will be talking about today. Now while talking about pre-writing skills, we should also consider something like the developmental stage of a child. Okay, so for example, if we expect a 3-year-old to hold a pencil like an adult, like in a 3-finger grasp, and to write in a neat handwriting, then it is wrong, because the 3-year-old child is not ready to do that. Before beginning to write the letters and the numbers and the shapes and all of that, he needs to have a lot of practice in a lot of scribbling activities, in a lot of tracing, and a lot of coloring activities, and a lot of other activities. So the child is not ready yet. Okay, so we should know some the developmental stages, so that we do not force our child before he or she is ready to start to write. Okay, so I'll be talking about the developmental stages now. So first of all, a child begins to hold a pencil or a crayon and starts scribbling at around 10 to 12 months of age. So when a child is around 1 year of age, he will take a crayon or whatever. He can hold any writing tool, and he will scribble either on a paper or on a wall or on any surface. They love to do that, and that is the first stage of development of writing skill. Then at the age of around 2 to 3 years, your child will be able to copy or make the movements of standing line, slipping line, or maybe a circle. At the age of around 2 to 3 years, a child will be able to do that. Then by the age of 4 to 5 years, a child can be able to copy a standing line, slipping line, and the slanting lines also. Slanting lines will come, then a cross or a square, a child will be able to copy that. A square and a cross and a few letters like those that involve some straight lines like T, L, H, all this. So by 4 to 5 years, the child will be able to copy a few letters, and by 5 to 6 years, the child will be able to he can write all of the capital letters and the small letters. So he will be acquainted with all of those strokes and he can write them. So by 5 to 6 years, you can expect a child to write his name and or to copy his name and to also learn all of the alphabets, both big and small. So the first activity is writing on a vertical surface. Okay. So when your child first starts to like making the strokes or to scribble, if you give him a vertical surface like where he has to stand and make those scribblings or writing, then that will be very helpful for his posture control, for his proximal stability, for strengthening the muscles of the shoulder, for strengthening the shoulder girdle muscles, which are very essential prerequisites for writing, and it will also help your child to focus better. So here I am using a whiteboard. Okay, so wherever your child can stand and like ask him to make the strokes like this, standing line or slipping line or just tracing, all of these activities, and there are a lot of activities that I will be talking about today. Whenever possible, for all of these strokes and any scribbling activities, you can give in a vertical surface. Okay, so you can also like paste a paper somewhere in a stand and put it there for your child to color. That will also be a great activity. So the next activity is tracing activity. This is a very important and basic skill for all children. So for starting this, you can give them strokes like this to trace. Okay, you can give them either in straight lines or dotted lines, and for the beginners you can use it's better to use the colorful crayons and the large crayons, because children love to use colors instead of pencil for this activity. So you can mark a start out and a stop point for the tracing. Okay, but you just give them to trace on the lines. Okay, the basic strokes: standing line, slipping line, slanting line, and the curves. Okay, like this slowly. Just have to trace. Okay, so here I have made a few patterns. You can also use many other patterns. The next activity is joining the dots. Okay, so you can give like mark 2 dots and ask them to make standing line and slipping line. So this is first, just join the dots like this, and in the initial stages when the child has not developed much control, a verbal command of start and stop can be useful. Okay, so the child might go somewhere, so you have to give a start and then stop, start and then stop. Okay, like this. And then when the child gradually like he becomes he's acquainted with the joining dots activity, you can also give them small pictures. Suppose he knows the numbers, like you see here I have written 1 2 3 4, so he has to join from one dot to the other to make a small picture. Okay, so like 1 to 2, then 2 to 3, then 3 to 4, and then again 1 to 4. So here is the diamond. You can give any simple pictures also. Now the next activity for pre-writing skills is like it's called a rainbow dot joining. Okay, so here you see I have made dots of different colors. Okay, now I have given in a straight line. You can also ask the child to like you can also give this dot in different places, so the child has to match the colors. That will help with different strokes, and it will also help the child to learn the color matching skills and the visual tracking skills. This is a very nice activity. So you see here how I'll do it. So here are the dots. I'll match red to red, a straight line. Next is orange, orange to orange. Next is yellow to yellow. So like this you have to complete this activity, the rainbow dot joining. Now the next activity is joining the dotted lines. Okay, so as you can see here I have made some dotted lines to make a picture. You can either give strokes or you can also give them simple pictures to join the dotted lines and complete the picture and then to color it. Okay, so all you have to do is just join the lines and complete the picture. Now kids love this activity, and this is a very nice pre-writing activity. Like this, just join and join the dotted lines like this. You can include both curves and straight lines to make a simple picture. So here I made a nice tree. Now another excellent activity for the developing the pre-writing skills can be a maze activity. Okay, now these are very common activities that the kids love to do, and they are usually found in the workbooks of the kids. So here you see, like for example, here I have made a bird and a nest. So you have to do is ask the kid to help the bird find the nest, and he has to trace along the line until the nest. So see, there are 2 lines. You can give more lines. You can give different kinds of patterns of lines according to the level of child. You can make it simple or complex. So see, like I'm starting here, from here, like this. Go slowly, help the bird find the nest, like this, then down. Now this is a very nice activity to develop the midline crossing, to develop a very good control of over the pencil, and for the visual tracking. So this activity has multiple benefits. It's a very nice activity to be practiced by the child. Now moving on to our next interesting activity, this is the finger painting activity. Now kids love this activity. This can be a very nice activity to give the sensory inputs to your child. Okay, and instead of finger paints, you can also use like sand trays or shaving foam. You can ask your child to write the letters or make some strokes in that. It will give a very nice sensory input to the fingers of your child, which can be very useful for developing the free writing skills. Okay, so here see, I have made a picture, and here I have put some red color. Now I'll be putting some yellow color like this and like this. Just let your child play with the colors. So you can give any simple pictures like this and ask your child to color it with this picture. So the last activity of our pre-writing skills that I'll be mentioning is the tear and paste activity. So in this activity you can draw any pictures. So see here I have drawn a ball and I have marked some colors here like blue, red, yellow, pink and white. And you can use some color papers for this activity because kids love to use colors. And this is a very enjoyable activity. Kids love this activity. So this is and it's an excellent pre-writing activity, and also it is very nice to develop the fine motor skills of your child. Okay, so what you have to do is, like for example, I'll be showing you one color, like this is the pink color. Okay, so you can take a paper and tear it into small pieces like this, and you can tear it into many small pieces. You can first of all keep all of these pieces in a container for it will be easier for you to use it afterwards. Keep all the teared pieces inside a container, and then you can like pick the color which you want to choose and then paste it like this. Okay, so now I'll be pasting it. You can first like put some glue over here. Okay, and after that just paste the small pieces inside the boundaries. Okay, so this is a very nice fine motor activity as well as for developing the pre-writing skills like this. And see, if I've completed the pink section, so it's the same wise you can color the other section. So these were some activities that you can use to develop the pre-writing skills of your child. Now all of these activities are very interesting. Kids are going to love to do these activities, and they're very effective if you want to improve or build the writing skills of your child. So before signing out, I will recommend you please check out my video on how to develop the fine motor skills of a child, and why this is very important, because even before a child like starts to write or the pre-writing skills, he or she must have some fine motor control over his hand. Fine motor skills are very essential to develop a good control of the pencil or the crayon the child is holding, and fine motor skills are very essential in our daily life. Okay, so in our day-to-day activities we use fine motor skills from morning till the night. So you must check out the video on how to develop the fine motor skills of a child. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I will be coming up with many more interesting videos on some useful topics. And also, if you have any topic that you want me to make a video, then do mention in the comment box. I would love to make a video on that topic.